Hey, look here. Now, this my first live on this channel, January the 8th. This is my son's birthday. I'm jumping it off, right? Listen, you got to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, nobody else will. Invest in yourself and watch your life change. I'm a living witness of it. When you start working on you, and I mean getting into reading more books, listening to YouTube where there motivation, where there is something teaching you in the field that you want to grow in. When you start doing that, you already taking your life to a whole nother level. See, I had heard these things before, but to officially get out here and do it and start putting the action to what you're hearing, man, that stuff started changing. Like, to get out there and actually read the book. When you read a book, something in that book, whether it is out of one chapter, the whole book, or a couple verses, it's going to be something in that book that you get that aha moment, like, oh, I can use that. And then that right there, that'll bless you. That'll help you in your next step. See, every move that you take and every step that you take, it benefits you. But you got to be able to want to learn and take lessons from the loss that you may take. So you're going to take losses as well as you're going to take wins. But you have to be able to see yourself making it. And you got to tell yourself every single day, do I prefer the current situation I'm in or do I want to go forward? I I always said in a few of the situations I was in my life, in different jobs that I had, I was like, this can't be my life. I cannot wake up and do this every day. Like, I gotta wake up and do this every day. And then you look up to, and what I mean by look up, you look up at the ladder that you gotta climb. You look up and say, okay, all right, that's the next job, and that's the next job. How long does it take to get those jobs? I will ask myself those questions. Then I will ask myself as well, like, do I even want to be here? So once you figure out where you're trying to go, investing in yourself get that much easier because now you know what lane you want to travel in. Now you know what you need to be listening to get you there. You know what books you need to read to get you there. And the number one book you should always read is that Bible. That Bible gonna be a game changer. That Bible gonna teach you how you should live, how you should operate, how you should go about loving one another, how you should go about treating one another. Once you in that Bible, plus you add everything else that you done locked your mind into, and you're not on the path of just chasing after whatever. You're not chasing after the money, because that's gonna come. You're not chasing after whatever the new hot job is or the new hot way to make money. You're not chasing after none of that. You're going off of your own desires. Like, I want to do this with my life. So now that you know what you want to do, you know what you need to invest in. That make the whole ride easier. Like tonight, I sat here and said to myself, because my dad gonna be 62 in May. My mom just turned 60 in December. December the 23rd, she just had turned 60, right? So I said, okay, I'm 39 and I'll be in March, I'll be 40. So I said, basically I'm 40. In 2 months, well, 2 months and a couple weeks, I'll be 40. So I said to myself, where do I want to be next year at this time? Or 42, 43, 44, 45. Where do I want to be from turning 40 and then so on and so forth? Where do I want to be? Who controls that? I do. I control that. Now I know God control if I wake up or if I'm healthy or if I'm not, all that's in his control. But if he wake me up and he gives me the strength, which he should, I'm young, he should give it to me. He give me the strength, he wake me up in my right mindset, and he sets me on the path to go after him, and I'm locked in on it now. I'm gonna win. It's a hands down guaranteed win. I'm going to win because now I'm like, Lord, well, I feel like these the gifts you have given me. Okay, how can I enhance those gifts? Well, the easiest way to enhance those gifts is when you on your way to work. What do you listen to? Are you just listening to songs? These songs can't, listen, they can encourage you for a hot second or get you crunk or get you sad or whatever the song may be doing to you at that moment. But I'm over songs now. Now, when I want to worship or something, yeah, or when I want to, I use songs when I need to use songs. But for the most part, when I'm riding, if I'm not talking to one of my friends, they my business partners as well. If I'm not talking to one of them, I'm listening to something that's going to improve my life. That's in the morning. In the mornings. Now, in the afternoons, I'm probably talking to one of my friends or my wife or my kids. But in the morning, yeah, I talk to them too. But in the morning time, I save my morning time for me and my kids, because I got to take them to school. So I save that for me and my kids because I want to improve me. I want my life to get better. I want my finances to get way better. My ideals to get way better. My taking action to get way better. My owning property and land to get way better. To excelling in YouTube to get way better. Everything that I do, I want to excel at it. So I need to be listening to things in those avenues that's going to help me grow. My relationship with God to get way better. Cut off dumb stuff. So I'm listening and improving daily. That's all it is. How can you improve daily? You got to invest in yourself. If you just listening to music all day, it's hard to just really get better because the song is a song, but somebody talking and they saying, hey, when you do this and this and this and this, and then you read a book and it's saying, okay, you do this and this and this. Now you're adding. Now you might not add all that. Like I read a book that says save 70% of your money. No, spend 70% of your money, save 30%. But they say if your money jacked up, you can't do that. You got to save, you got to use 99% of your money and save 1%. And then work your way up to 2%. Then work your way up to 3%. It takes time. So with this process I'm looking at, I'm like, man, if I invest in myself every single morning, I'm listening to something positive. I'm listening to something that's telling me some actions to take that they have already taken and it's already proven that it works because it worked in their lives and it worked not for just a couple months or a couple weeks. It worked for years. That's a game changer. Like, I knew one thing that I had to add to my life in 23 was officially reading the whole Bible. I added that to my life. I had to add fasting to my life. And this off of listening to other people. Like, listen to people who had successful lives, no matter if their life ended early or it lasted to their 80s or 90s. It gave me something to grow on. Like, oh, I could take that. I could take this. I could take that. So when you listen to these things, like I like listening to Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe is dropping knowledge. I'm talking about straight knowledge. It don't matter what nobody bring me about this man, whether good or bad, from what I done learned from him in 21 and 22 and what I carried into 23, man, that changed my whole life. Changed my whole life just because God allowed me to not only hear him, but understand it. And then go from hearing and seeing it, because I was watching some videos too, to visualizing, oh, if this happened, your life changed like that. So once I did that, everything else was smooth sailing. Like, of course, that come with it. You're learning. But you're getting better within the process. And then what I was listening to today, I was eating all them chicken nuggets. What I was listening to today, a man said, listen, and I done read this in the Bible a lot, but you never think about it that way until somebody say it. That's what I'm saying. What you listening to at that moment can change your life. So they said, you multiply. God want to take what you're doing and multiply it. So if you take a seed, put it in the ground, it doesn't come back and give you one more seed. It gives you multiple seeds. So when those seeds drop, you have another multiple seeds. So one seed, and when it's time to harvest it or reap your reward, that one seed you planted turn into multiple. Now, does it happen overnight? No, it may take 6 months. It may take a year. It may take 3 years. It may take 5. What does it matter? If you still alive anyways, you rather be waiting on it, still putting in seed after seed. Now you not only got one seed, you done put in a 6-month span, you done put in 100 seeds, 1,000 seeds, 2,000 seeds. Now imagine once all these seeds start growing, multiplying. So when he said that tonight, I was like, what? It finally registered to me. Multiplying, not multiplying having kids, multiplying as he's taking my gift and multiplying it. How that's gonna happen? I ain't even trying to figure that out. God said, take what you got and go ahead and multiply. Do your thing. Take your gift and go do your thing with it. Take your talents and go do your thing with it. So that's all it is. You're investing in yourself. Now you take this information. Now you start working. It's going to multiply. So this year 2 for me in YouTube, making money, right? I expect it to multiply. I don't expect it to just kind of go up. I expect it to boom, because all this information I'm gathering, it's just too much information, and I'm putting it into play. That's all you got to do is take information and put it into play. Take information and change your life. Don't just go day to day and you not growing. Like, you want to grow. This your life. You get to choose if you grow. You get to choose if you don't grow. Because I was sitting thinking too. I said, man, you could sit and have a life and make it from when I turn 40 to 65. Do I want to struggle that whole time? Do I want to be 65 and have nothing saved? You know, the Bible say a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. So that don't mean my kids. That mean my grandkids. I got to leave my grandkids something. But I also need to leave my kids something too, because they right here with me. But how can you got to have enough to leave your children something? So if what you doing now isn't setting you up to leave your children something, you're not investing in yourself. You got to go back to the drawing board. And what I like about that is this is the early part of the year. We only 8 days into the new year. Now, your mind has already been running. I need to do this. I need to do that. Not the little trivial stuff like coming around the house, cleaning up. Not that. I'm talking about, you may be saying, I need to lose weight. All right. You may be saying you need to go to the gym. You may be saying I need to treat my spouse better. You may be saying I need to work smarter at this job to make this function of it, or this hour or 4 hours of the job way easier, or 8 hours way easier. Okay. Put your system in play. They may have a system, but you may have figured out something. You done been there so long. Bam. Now you got a little system and you rolling. Okay, now you taking time now on when you get home instead of watching whatever you watch, and that's burning up your time. Or you looking at YouTube and you want to look at YouTube because that's gonna give you something to grow. But you looking at the social media and you just strolling, right? Strolling, just wasting time. You could actually be taking that time to invest in you. So get back to investing in you and watch your life change. Get back into investing in you and watch you grow. Get back into investing in you, watch you get smarter. Like, that's all it is. You want to get smarter. When you get smarter, you're going to do things way better, way faster. It's like if you had a new job, the first day at the job, you ain't the king at this job. But now 5 years at the job, man, you might be super nice at the job. 3 years at the job, you super nice. It might take you 6 months to get super nice at it. It's just investing in yourself. How fast? It's just like somebody studying film and watching whatever they watching to get better. That's all it is. Invest in you, and it's going to change your life, man. I'm telling you. Run the Table Sports TV. My brother lied. Yeah, hey, listen, I done finally made it live. It's a game changer now. SL game, you say, I'm trying to get there, man. You gonna get there. Ain't no try. Take trying out, man. We ain't rocking with no words that ain't moving us forward. You will do it this year. S game, you say, right, this can't be my life, LOL, for real. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying, man. This can't be the life that I'm gonna live till I'm 65. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. So I had to start investing in myself. Fatherly. Hey, you said featuring Dr. Lowe. You say the Bible is the book for everything. It is. I'm talking about, that's why after I heard Miles Monroe say he fasts throughout the year and read his Bible, he read the Bible every year. He got on a Bible plan because he said most people don't get on a plan to grow themselves. Not the inside man, not the inside, not you. So when he said he read that Bible every year, from the age of 13, 14, or 15, I was like, if that's how his life turned out, I'm reading that Bible every year. Fasting did that, I'm doing that every year. So, yeah, I'm locked in. Angela, you said, what's up? Downloaded the Bible verse today? Yeah, time to get it. It's time to get it. That Bible, hey, it's a game changer. Tap into your skills and talents. And as the good book says, your gift, ooh, yes, gifts making major room. Miss Kimber, what's good? Yeah, it do. That thing just start growing and growing. And it really don't stop unless you stop. Now, at a job, they could try to cap you. But when you using your gifts and talents, man, there ain't no cap to that. Dr. Lowe, you say you have success and it puts you in position to live your life. Take care of your family, give back to your community, and make an impact. Exactly. That's 100% exactly. Regina E., you say, glad to see you live on this channel too. Yeah, hey, listen, I was ready to go live. You know what's crazy? Man, because of y'all, because God blessed me with y'all, man, it only took me 6 days. I think 6 days to go live. I've been waiting on live. Live my bread and butter. I love it. TMFB, you say, yep. Stay smarter. That's a must. Because, see, people say you got to work harder, but if I'm on a bicycle and you in a jet and we going to California from right here where I'm at, let's say we leave from Lakeland to California. It's an airport here in Lakeland. You take off in a jet, I take off on my bicycle. I'm working way harder than you. You ain't even working hard. All you did was pull up at the Lakeland airport, got in the jet, and they flew you over. The jet did the working, and the pilot flew it. Now he worked, and you just rode. If I got to ride that bike, that's work. Straight work. So which one you really want to be? The straight work? Or you done invested in yourself and now you in a jet versus the bicycle? That's the game of it. Hey, we got to get off that bike and get on that jet. But between all that time is how are you investing in yourself? That's all it come down to. That's all it come down to. That is all it come down to. Regina, you say that's a great testimony. Yeah, appreciate it. Hey, look, y'all, I just want to ride out with y'all because it's my first day going live. And listen, invest in yourself. If you ain't never did it, do it now. Buy books. Last week, well, earlier this morning, well, not this morning, yesterday morning, I got done reading my first book of the year. Now, it's so big, it was on like 215 pages, and I had 60 read already from 23, but still, I finished it. Now, I'm on a new book, and I think that book got 163 pages, and I'm already on page 32. So, I'm going to finish this book within 7 days. Then I'm going to get another book. And another book. I'm a pride myself on getting these books done because that's going to invest in me. And that's another thing I learned from Miles Monroe. I got to have a library. That library is going to put me in position to have a lot of wisdom, to have a lot of knowledge. Plus, I'm asking God to bless me with it. Plus, I'm asking God to bless me to prosper, to bless my situation, to straighten out my path. Can't help but win. And then you cutting off that silly stuff. You trying to cut it off day by day because you're still going to sin, but you cutting off. Hey, blessings to y'all. May God bless your health. May God bless your wealth. May God bless your mindset. You have the ability to change your life. You just got to invest in yourself. Hey, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Holla, holla, holla.